What's up, guys? I am super sorry that we are extremely late. I greatly appreciate all you guys still in chat. I'm probably not going to be able to read all your guys' comments, but I greatly appreciate you guys. Big Izzy, J Man, OB, Rogue One, Mike Bird, OB, Dirty Max, Hayden, RC. I think I saw James in there as well. Appreciate you guys. What is up? Yeah, I made it home safe, Rogue One. Appreciate it. Sorry, guys. J-Man, what's up? Hopefully all you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing all right. Like I said, sorry we're late, but we are here. We'll probably be live for a little bit longer tonight, just because I was Nick. What's up, Nick? Fly 327. What's up, guys? I hope you guys are all doing well. Definitely hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, we were extremely late, and that's my bad. We just got stuff going on, and but yeah, needless to say, we are here. Mike Bird, what's up, Mike Bird? Says hi, just bash JBS. Nick says, were you cheating on us with another live? No, I was not on another live. No. Big as he says, just woke up. You didn't hear the alarm. No, I actually didn't. I just showered and just got home, ate quick and showered, and we yeah. Let's see here. Big as he said, oh wait, sorry, my bad. OB says Wob is the MT J Man. Hayden RC says, all right, Nick, you predicted it. Nice. OB Dirty Max says, it's all good, brother. I'm just doing some wrenching. Nice. What are you guys? Anybody wrenching on anything cool tonight? Sounds like Dirty Max is. Fly says last video was a great bash session. I appreciate that. I've been slacking on the videos lately. I actually have, this is my list of videos sitting on the floor that I plan on doing. So yeah. But definitely appreciate all you guys waiting around. I hate for you guys to sit around and wait for me, but I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Big Izzy says we held down the fort for you. Well, I appreciate that, Big Izzy, as well as everyone else. Shout out to the 13 in chat. Definitely appreciate it. 5327 says wait, my bad. I already read that. I appreciate that. Fly. D-Man says nice, just bashing it. Nick says just got bell crank parts for the Corrali Morocco, but might not do it tonight. Nice, Nick. Man, there's so many RC cars that all the new X-Max, which I think is a total waste of release in my opinion. But yeah, OB says it's the Fortress of Solitude. So good. Appreciate you, OB. The Fred says, hey, Big Izzy, J-Man, OB, Mike Bird, 30 Max, Hayden, Scarif, Nick, Abe, Fly Boys, James D, Lee H, and Fly 327. The Fred says, sup, just bashing it. What is up, the Fred? Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you guys. Big Izzy says he shows up and my battery hits 20%. Oh no. OB says, Fred, hope you ate good. 30 Max says, beefing up the drive lane in my Big Rock, putting a 4S diff, hot racing drive shaft, center drive shaft, rear hub, servo saver, and hot racing bell crank. Next upgrade on the Big Rock will be shocks. Nice. All right, I'm going to go grab my first thing I want to work on tonight. Typhon. Jeez. What did I miss? Everyone's talking to each other. Mike says, honestly, Fred, a good man. The Fred says, scaling the 1/10 FMS Defender out for some trail action. Nice. The Fred. J-Man says, nice, Dirty Mac. Thumbs up. Big as he says, I need to fix my Typhon. Mike Bird says, nice, Fred. Will you film it, sir? Fly327 says, all in the chat. Thumbs up. Definitely appreciate it. Shout out to the 13 in chat. Nick says he's just running away to text his other live. No, I am not. Nope. I was not home, so. All right. You guys remember those shocks? Those Cobra RC shocks that we did a while back? I don't know if you guys remember that, but they are on here. I want to do a video on that and see actually how they do. Watch this, though. I don't know. Here, let me angle this down a little bit. All right, ready? Yeah, it's pretty yeah. Appears I need to do some. Oh man. Wow, I don't know how these shocks gonna do, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Dirty Max says, hey, I got a few of those stacking bins or whatever they're called, and for the big rock, I want to run 4S on it, so have to make sure it can handle it and be bulletproof. Nice. Nick says, do you love her? What? Nick says, I threw Typhon 6S shocks on mine. I think I'm going to have to do that. Because slow return. Yeah, these are. Let me see if I can show you that. Here's just the front. The rear. Yeah, I don't know how these are going to do. J-Man says, do you recommend those shocks? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Shout out to the 15 in chat. But what we're going to do, actually, never mind. That ain't going to work. I was going to put these saw blades, these Upgrade RC saw blades on here, but 17 millimeter X's, so that is not going to work. Actually, it might work. Turismo, what's up, Turismo? Hope they're doing well. Good evening to everyone in the chat. Appreciate you joining. Nick says, in Mojave 4S tires on it. Yeah, definitely. I like the Mojave or the 4S. Any Mojave tires on the Typhon are pretty good in my opinion. But yeah, that's definitely a good idea. I need to find. Oh, there it is. Oh, Big as he says, Dirty Max, I had the Red Cat Valkyrie system in mine and the Vortex speed pinion. And it was a beast when I had it. Nice. Oh, Rogue One says, JustBashinit, how about the Team Corrali Shiroi? That was a good live reveal, but yeah, I liked it. I like it. I really do. But man, $725. I think I'm gonna have to hold back because that's a pretty penny. Definitely can't deny that's a pretty penny. Not sure how I feel about that, I'm being honest with you. It's the roller would probably be a better option than put like a Hobby Wing system in it. I don't know. What do you guys think about that new Team Corrali? Let me know in the comments. Obi says, Turismo, what's up? Dirty Max says, nice, Big Izzy. I have a Hobby Wing Max 10 2400 kV in mine. Nice, Dirty Max. Turismo says, what's good? The Fred Barron RC, Hayden RC. Excuse me, Big Izzy RC. Mike Bird, OB. Rogue One says, JustBashinit, too steep for me as well. Definitely, Rogue. I mean, don't get me wrong. That thing is awesome, but I don't think too much. The roller I could maybe possibly make work, but yeah, I don't know, man. Too steep. What do you guys think? All the new new Groms. Anybody gonna pick one of those up? 30 Max RC says the Typhon 3S might be my next purchase. Hint, hint. Nice, 30 Max. Oh, they are gonna work. Let's go. Oh yeah. Look at that, guys. Look at those That looks. Yeah, we're probably gonna have. No, not gonna have rubbing issues. Look at that. So there's the upgrade RC. So these are saw blades, and there's the stock ones. That thing's gonna rip. If you've never seen these saw blades before, whew, these things are awesome. I think we can just go ahead and put that on right on there. Let's go. It's finally something actually worked. Let's see here. Dirty Max to the Typhon 3S might be my next purchase. Nice Dirty Max. Can't go wrong with the Typhon, in my opinion. Nick says, I melted the solder on the bullets on my Granite 2 to 3S. I think Arma needs to use a better solder. Their electronics get hot so quick, and the solder is junk. Man, I've never had an Arma. Well, I guess the Spectrum system I did, so I can't say that. The 8S system I had on solder. That's. I wonder if they would. You could probably get away with getting a new ESC there, Nick. Or motor bullets, whatever, motor or ESC. J-Man says that's 6S ID. That's a 6S. I'd get a Mojave if it was a couple hundred or $250 cheaper. I would, but if it's close to Arma, I'd get it. Yeah, that Shiroi is awesome. Shout out to the 15 in chat. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Big Izzy says, Dirty Max, have you seen the XC ESC and motor combo? It's basically a Mad Max, but cheaper, and you can tune the ESC with Bluetooth. Now, that'd be cool. That would be awesome. Mike Bird says, Fred, have you seen the Pro Line Big Air ramp set, sir? That's a good point, Mike. That looks pretty sweet. The ramps are pretty sweet. I think, what are they, like $70, I think? Nick says, I want the Quake Grom. Yeah, it does look pretty sweet. Turismo says the Shiroi looks good, but quite pricey. I'm satisfied with the Mojave 4S for now. Great point, Turismo. Waiting to see what the Mojave 6S refresh will offer. Great point, Turismo. I definitely agree with you. Quite pricey. Hayden said, or OB says, looks dirty, man. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. These tires are gonna be awesome. Hayden says, picking up a Quake Grom. And Fred says, no, Mike, I'll have to check it out. Those look good, Big Izzy. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they'll do. Rogue One says the two-wheel drive Quake, my choice, passing the Quake Grom. Yeah, I think I gotta agree with that because you could spend $70, $80 more and get the 3S bigger 110 scale. Lyndon RC, what's up, Lyndon? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Lyndon says, what's up? Just bashing it in chat. Definitely appreciate you joining. Fred says those saw blades are nasty. Yeah, I'm I didn't think they would work, but they're gonna work. Hopefully you guys can see that. But look at the tread pattern. I know I had these on a Rustler 4x4 when I had one, and they were just ripping right through it. So they're gonna be awesome. And I had those on the Gorgon as well. Everyone's talking to Lyndon. Mike says there's YouTube videos on them, Fred. Abe, what's up, Abe? Appreciate you joining. He says both 3S and 6S Typhons are beasts, 100%. Fly 327 says no new RCs until I get 5th scale Typhon. Yeah, I'm kind of curious when they're gonna drop that thing. Turismo says I might check out a 1/10 Quake. Wasn't sold on it at first, but it's growing on me. OB says, Hayden, grab a Quake for me too. I'll send you my address. Oh, Dirty Max says, Big Izzy, I have seen them, but haven't checked them out. The Fred says, remember to hit that like. You bet, the Fred. Appreciate that. Hayden says, OB, laughing emoji, thumbs up. Turismo says, what's good, Lyndon? Lyndon, glad to see you on the chat. J-Man says, you got an X-Max, you getting that new body? I don't know. I mean, to me, we'll talk about the X-Max for a minute. I honestly think it's a waste. Now they're gonna make you buy an X-Max without the body to pay another $200. Seems silly to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? J-Man says you got. Oh wait, I read that. My bad. Lyndon RC215 says J-Man, Mike Bird, the Fred, Hayden. Abe says I grabbed the Micro T for some Hobbytown race this winter. Nice, Abe. Nick says I think Arma is only releasing Groms that are the most fun. To say Gorgon Grom, Granite Grom. Very, very easy. That could be very, very possible, Nick. Dirty Max says I give I might give the 1/10 quick a try. I watched XOK's RC video yesterday on it and might have to pick it up. Yeah, I've been debating on it. That's the link to it. Says Big Izzy. Link to what? Nick says, I'm thinking the Typhon 8S was a joke because they joked about a crawler in the last video of the Groms. They did? I didn't even catch that, to be honest with you. Grizzly RC, what's up, Grizzly? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Grizzly says, just drop in and say hi to everyone. Got to take care of my wife. She has a minor heart surgery. Oh, my gosh. Hope you have a great day. Oh, my gosh. Prayers for you, Grizzly. Heart surgery, pacemaker. Man, prayers for your wife. Definitely prayers for you. Oh, man. Hope you had a great day running RCs. I hope you had a great day as well. Oh, man, yeah, definitely prayers for you. Big Izzy says, I can get 8 cars for that price. Seriously, yep. Turismo says, Trax is doing the most. Man, I'm way behind on chat. Shout out to all you guys. J-Man says, I like the body. It's a decent price. That old body is old, and the square body is way better. $200 for the kit, I believe. Turismo says, Grizzly RC, all the best to you and your wife, sir. Definitely, Turismo. Definitely. Hayden says, what's up, Grizzly? Sorry to hear that. Hope you and your family are doing well. Everyone's saying prayers for Grizzly. Definitely prayers for Grizzly. OB says, Grizzly, thoughts and prayers to you and your wife. Nick says, thinking about you, Grizz. Definitely. That, oh, man. Shout out to the 16 in chat. But yeah, I think so. What all got released? The Groms. There was that new Axial 30, that really really small crawler, and then the X-Max. I think is that it? And then there was new limited edition Mojave Grom bodies. And there's limited edition 1/10 scale Raid wheels, I believe. But if there's anything else, let me know. Probably missing a couple, but J-Man says, so like 3 close to 4. Is that just the body? Yes, it's just the body and the wheels, I think. J-Man, yes. Hayden's RC says new bodies. The Fred says just wait till the golden year, guys. Nick says, and the Corrali Shiroi. Yep. You were not wrong. I've been meaning ever since I've gotten that Team Corrali, the Kagawa. I've been meaning to do a comparison video of the that versus the Creighton. Do you guys like comparison videos, or is there anything you would want to see? Or definitely let me know in the comments if you guys like the comparison videos. I enjoy doing them because I can get 2 cars out at once. But definitely let me know if you guys enjoy those or not. I always appreciate all you guys' feedback. So shout out to the 17 in chat. Definitely appreciate it. We're just throwing on these saw blades on the Typhon. You know, I might honestly take these shocks off and just put the stock ones back on. Trisno says the last week has been like E3 for RCs. Oh yeah, yep. Good point, Turismo. The gamers amongst us will know what I'm talking about. I definitely know what you mean there. Hayden says, yeah, I like the comparison videos. I appreciate that, Hayden. Mike Bird says, Fred, I put up an offer in today for my old house. And it was, oh man, oh darn it, the thing just flew. He's putting Flower Rush. Okay. Rogue One says, just bashing comparisons are always a nice change. Well, I appreciate that. That's kind of what I thought. Big Izzy says I like them, and now that I have 2 Creightons, I might do one. Heck yeah, comparisons are cool to do. I shout out to the 20 in chat. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. J-Man says I don't know because their old bodies are like just over 2, so over 3 for a licensed body. I don't know. I want one. Hello, but man, that's a new small RC. Exactly, J-Man. Turismo says, I really like your comparison videos. I appreciate that, Turismo. Yeah, I've been slacking on the videos lately. But yeah, I also wanted to hold on a minute. Fred says that's cool, Mike. Nick says I put cheap Amazon shocks on the Grant 2 to 3S and they have been mint. Nice, Nick. Grizzly says good night to all and thank you very much. Good night, Grizzly. Definitely prayers for you and your wife. Have a good night. Hopefully that's definitely prayers for you. Let me go grab something real quick. I just want to know how many of you guys in the chat have a Mojave Grom. I definitely so I don't know if you guys remember me talking about these upgrade RC tires. I was not happy with them. They didn't perform like I liked them to. If any of you guys have a Mojave Grom, I know I might have a couple of you. I know, yeah, Lyndon does. I have them. Turismo does. I definitely would like to do a giveaway on these tires. This is the set 4. They're a little dirty now, but I'll clean them up. We're gonna aim for the next live, I believe. The Fred says I have 2 brushed. Turismo says I have a Mojave Grom. So we're gonna aim for next live. We're gonna be giving these things away. They're the Upgrade RC Desert Claw wheels. I do not want them, and I need to give back to all you guys that support me. So we are going to be giving these things away. So we will be doing that next live where hopefully I'm not going to be late. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. I will make a post about it or something. So this is only for the people that watch. This is not for like the last video or the last giveaway I did. I haven't seen the guy back since. So it's just for all you guys in the chat that are here all the time. This is only for you. So if you'd like to get entered to win in this, just remember next week we will be doing the giveaway. So just remember that. I appreciate all you guys, and if you have a Mojave Grom, these are for you. So nice. Everyone's saying nice. Yeah, no, I don't know. Hopefully I just enjoy giving back to you guys. So I haven't done a giveaway for a while, and we're at like 1,500, 100 or 1,520 some subs. So I can't thank you guys enough. So Hayden says, or J-Man says, thumbs up, nice giveaway. Yeah, I figured someone could use them, or someone can give them a try and see what they think. Very nice gesture, just passionate. Yeah, well, I just appreciate you guys very much. So hope this works. Nick says you're awesome. You guys are awesome. Fly says first quarter next year is my guess for the 5th scale Typhon. Turismo says we appreciate you, just bashing. Oh, I appreciate you guys more than you know. So you guys rock. Yeah, definitely let me know if you guys, what's your guys' next? I always ask that, but you guys got anything on your mind for picking up your next RC? Because he says, be right back, phone is dying. No worries. Turismo says, Fly 327, what's good? Mike says, thank you, just passionate. But because I live across the pond, due to hosting ECT, I will bow out, but thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you coming and hanging out in here. I appreciate it very much. Excuse me. Nick says, so random, but who likes to do something Halloween themed on an RC? That's a pretty cool idea. It'd be cool to do like a thing on YouTube of a Halloween, your best Halloween RC. That'd be pretty sweet. Let's see here. J-Man says, yeah, I don't know, Fly. They're still going to update the 1/5 line the new bodies with the clipless or the new buggy. The Fred says, I just mounted 5 sets of 1.9 custom tire and B-locks and still have 10 sets and 3 sets of SCX 6 sets. Nick says, I got a skeleton to try on the Promoto, but want to make him a headless horseman. That'd be pretty sweet, especially on that on the Promoto. Shout out to the 18 in chat. Sorry guys, I've been just super busy lately. Oh man, no. Sorry to change that subject, but these are gonna rub. Oh man, they're rubbing here on the back of the. Man, that sucks. So much for that. But yeah, guys, we've been super busy lately. God darn it, that sucks. But we will try and get back in the swing of things here. Mike says, sorry, not going. Just meant the giveaway. I got you, Mike. That is not going to work. Disappointment. Just when I said something actually is going to work, it is indeed not going to work. Fly327 says, J-Man, that may not be cost effective for Arma. Turismo says, kind of hoping Axial or Proline offers a detailed hard body for the SCX 24 Gladiator. I bet it would sell. Turismo says, does a Typhon have adjustable droop? I don't think so. No. Nope. There is no adjustable droop on this one. Just the 6S, which is actually right there. J-Man says, imagine Arma dropping the buggy after X-Max drop their body. That would be cool. That'd be a pretty cool play on Arma's side of things. And just when people don't see it coming. Not a bad idea. Mike says, fun Fred, LOL, tiny screws. All right. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, that one even rubs a little bit there. So, man, I was hoping these are going to work, but shout out to the 19. I don't even know how many likes we're at. Make sure if you haven't hit that like button. I don't even know what we're at right now. I got to turn. Whoop, 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 whoop. 7. We're at 7 likes. Or am I wrong? Oh, my bad. 19. What am I? I haven't updated. My bad. We are at 20. Yep, definitely Rogue One. Nick says, all right. Yep, that's my thing. The Fred says, bags and bags of tiny screws, Mike, LOL. Fly327 says, imagine Arma drops a Typhon with a all-new body design. That'd be pretty sweet. They've had the same body on every Typhon so far, so it'd be cool if they did a body change for sure. Clarence, what's up? Clarence, appreciate you joining. Says, I'll hit that like button. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you joining. Oh, I got another. Since these aren't going to work, I'm going to put these back a minute. All right. Shout out to, you guys can see it in the back there. Hopefully you guys can see it. Hobby King. We got a Hobby King banner. They actually sent me out another battery to try. This is a 3300 3S for the grounds actually. So we'll be trying that out. That'll be a video. So stay tuned for that. Like I always say, I love Turnigy batteries. That's pretty much all I run. They're definitely one of my favorites for sure. Turismo says, 20 likes and counting, sir. Appreciate it. Let's go. Mike says, Fred, did you catch Ryan's live earlier? When does he go live? When does Pilot Ryan go live? I haven't. The Fred says no, Mike. I was late from month and closing. Maybe my last. J-Man says nice, just passionate. Mike says Fred, you deserve it, sir. All right, let's go. It's like that shock was actually leaking. So a couple things. We got an XRT body that I've been having sit up for a while that I need to paint. I have all the inner pieces and stuff, so that'll if you guys want to see a video on painting the XRT body, let me know. Gonna be getting this thing out finally. I haven't even driven this thing yet. Nick says, Sebastian, do you feel like the Typhoon 2 3S is a bit lacking in power compared to the other 3S? No, I was thinking the opposite, Nick. I was thinking that it actually seemed like it had more power than the other ones. But maybe that's just me. Dirty Max, you still here? Are you wrenching? I just haven't seen your. J-Man says, looks like your boxes are growing next year. That box wall will be full. Some of them aren't mine. I hope it's not full next year, J-Man. But, yeah, I can get rid of a few of them. So we're probably going to do that. But I hope it isn't full. The Fred says, I'm sure I will get some calls, Mike. Hayden RC says, see ya, Mike Bird, Turismo. J-Man, Linden, the Fred, Nick, Scarif, Fly, 327, Big Izzy, Dirty Max, OB, and Just Passionate. God bless everyone. Good night. Got to be up early. Sounds good, Hayden. Appreciate you joining. Have a good night. Dirty Max says, yes, I'm still here, Wrench. I was just wondering if you're still there, Dirty Max. Just wondering. Nick says, have a good night, Hayden. Everyone's saying, Hayden, be safe. Turismo says, probably has a better weight to power ratio than the other 2 to 3S vehicles. Yeah, I honestly think that the Typhoon's the fastest one, but the J-Man says, what Ford's that? This is the regular low-C Baja Ray 2.0, the 1/10 scale. This thing's brand new. Right when this thing came out, I bought it. Whenever this thing came out, I don't know. Someone could look it up. It's been sitting ever since. I bought Proline beadlocks Proline wheels, BF Goodrich's with the Vidavon beadlocks, and then I have the 3D print designs carbon fiber brace. I don't know if you guys can see it in there, but bunch of other 3D print designs. It's got limiting straps on the rear, the mud flaps, limiting straps in the front, a few dirt covers. I've never driven it. It's been sitting ever since the thing came out. So it's about time I get it out. Abe says, what is on your bench? Just Passionate. The 1/10 scale low-C Baja Ray. This thing is awesome. I should power it on and show you guys the lights. Fly says February 26th or February 2026. I'll use that Arma money for a Axial SCX 6. 30 Max. Oh, yeah. I'm still here just wrenching and listening. I figured you were wrenching there, Dirty Max. Turismo says, J-Man, low-C Baja Ray 2.0. I love the black Heatwave one. Yeah, the Fred. You have one, the Fred, right? The body's nice. Yeah, that's why I haven't driven it, because it's literally brand new. It's never seen dirt. Turismo says it came out just before the Mojave 4S, I think. Matthew Sr., what's up, Matthew? Appreciate you joining, as well as HRRC and more. Shout out to HRRC and Matthew Sr. Appreciate you joining. Speaking of HR, I was going to show you guys this. But now we're going to switch it up just a second with a Max Flash. This video is coming out. Shout out to HRRC and more. They sent me out some fans to try out. And we actually have, hopefully Hopefully you guys can see this. But we have one of they're like a turbo fan, absolutely awesome fans. He puts these things together. It's mounted in there. It should keep this thing nice and cool. Got it ran real nice like. So this needs to be a video, or that's in the process of being made. So shout out all you guys in the chat. 18 in the chat. Matthew Senior says, "What up?" HRRC and more says, "Just quick stop by to say hi to everyone. Hoping all is well for everyone." Everyone's talking to each other. J-Man RC says, "Max Slash is cool, but man, that Ford looks sick and simple looking paint. I like it." Yeah, they're two totally different rigs. This thing is awesome. It's the scale, solid axle. Maybe I'm gonna do a video on that too. So. HR says, "Hey, that came out great." It sure did. It sure did. I got the gray cover on the fan, and it actually I had this mount. I just drilled out the plastic a little bit to fit the screws in there, and then I screwed it right to the mount, and it's nice and sturdy. All the wires ran up nice. Yeah, it blows a lot of air. I've had it plugged in, works perfectly. Definitely excited to try that out. Turismo says, "I almost bought the Baja Ray 2.0. It would have been my first large RC, but then I saw the Mojave Forest video and several YouTubers review of it, and I was smitten." The Fred says, "I have 4 SCX." Dang, the Fred, you have 4 SCX6s? Nice. Mike Bird says, "Definitely nice Ford." Matthew Senior says, "J-Man, Scarif, Fred, Turismo, Fly, Lyndon, and Mike." Abe says, "Your truck looks a lot like a Hammer Ray chassis." Yes, Abe. Very similar. Very, very similar. I believe, I don't know if they are the same. I think they're a different chassis, but we'll take a check. I'll just set this up real quick, hopefully stays there. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Turismo says, "What's up, Matthew Senior?" HR says, "By the way, thanks a lot to all that have been subscribing to my channel and watching and supporting. Thanks a lot. God bless you all. JustBashinit. Thanks a lot, man." Thank you, HR. That's what this RC is all about. RC family, man. It's a great group of people here. Each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. We will grab up the Hammer Ray as well. Maybe we'll do like a comparison of the Hammer Ray versus the Baja Ray. Maybe that'd be a good video. Yeah, the Hammer Ray, hopefully you guys can see this, but the Hammer Ray chassis is definitely a lot longer. As you guys can see, they are both solid axles, and then I do have trail upgrades on this one, but yeah, maybe I'll do a video on that, comparing the two. Oh. Also have the let me see, let me show you a Super Baja Ray sitting right down there as well. Shout out to the 16 in chat. Let's go. J-Man says, "What size is that rig? 1/10 or 1/8?" This is the 1/10, J-Man. Turismo said, "Would love to see the comparison video of the Shiroi, Mojave 6S, and Max Slash. Excuse me. If I had the Shiroi, I would do it. Maybe I need to do just the Max Slash versus the Mojave video." Mike Bird says, "I just went over to show Ryan Guniak some love. Just in his live was ending. Least he got my thumbs up." Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Guniak. I feel bad going live a little bit longer, but I wanted to go live for you guys a little bit longer since I was late. So, but make sure you guys check out Guniak as well. Abe says, "I see. Close, but not quite." Yeah. Out the Box RC. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you, Out the Box RC. Mike Bird says, sorry, I'm wrong. It's starting. My bad. No worries, Mike. No worries. Yeah, this thing is literally covered in dust. It's brand new, never driven it. Yeah, this thing's a beast. I did have a different Baja Ray. If you guys go back to the videos I have posted, I did have another one. But that one I bought it used, and then I just ended up driving that one because not this one. But the Fred says, I really like the Hammer Ray. Put axle extensions on it. Put axle extensions on it. I know, the Fred. I know I need to do that. I know. I've been slacking at buying them. This thing has a max 8 in it, I believe. Max 8. I don't remember the KV of the motor, but I'm pretty sure it is. It is a max 8 because I was running 4S on this thing. It's absolutely insane. Then Fred says, hey again, Matthew. Shout out to all you guys in chat. Yeah, definitely let me know if anybody's working anything tonight or just chilling. Definitely let me know. I got brand new tires for this. I wish they came in the green. I don't know if I like the. I like the green because it matches the truck, but the ones you buy don't come with green. It's kind of disappointing, but not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. Clarence says, we both are lucky because we have an acreage farm and to run cars and don't have to travel too far to drive our vehicles. Definitely, Clarence. Definitely. It's awesome having the room and where you can just go right out and start driving. Definitely. Nick says, is the Fun Haver like the Baja Ray or a lot different? Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the Fun Haver's kind of like the Baja Ray, just bigger, obviously. It is solid axle, but that one is not a locker, and this one isn't. Or no, yeah. So this one doesn't have a locker either. So yeah, it's pretty identical, just different style, obviously. Matthew Senior says, I stole some time to do some crawling and tubing. Nice, Matthew. J-Man says, I throw all bits and bobs of aluminum on that rig and baby it, LOL, if I had one. Looks too good to drive. Baby blue one. Yeah, J-Man, it does. It does. I've put quite a bit of upgrades on this thing. Well, not upgrades. Kind of upgrades. 3D printed stuff. There's a guy on Facebook. I can't remember. It's 3D print something. I bought it a while ago, but yeah, I got all that, and I got the Vitavon bead locks. Those look almost too good to even scratch up. It just looks so good. New RC cars look so good. So, the Fred says, hey, and so you have clearance. Shout out to the 16 in chat. I got to pull this top off and make sure. If I remember right, this cage was broke, but I'm not sure. We're going to pull this cover, actually. Anybody do any RCing today? Let me know in the chat. Anybody get any RCs out? I, in fact, did not get any out today. Rughead, what's up, Rughead? Appreciate you joining. Fly327 says, Sebastian, I've been sitting on my lazy boy looking at my Limitless V2, getting ideas on the paint scheme. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, it's so fun painting stuff, man. It's so cool. If you're good at it, I'm not very good at it, so yeah, it's definitely a fun painting it. Rughead says, what's up, boys? And what did I miss? Well, you missed me being late, so Fred says, it's airport movie joke. Oh, I got you, Fred. I got you. No, you didn't miss much, Rughead. We're just doing some talking, looking at some RCs. I was late, of course, but I got 2,500 kV in here. That's what I got in here. I don't remember what pinion I put on here, but I think it's a decent sized one. Yeah, this thing's a beast. Rughead says, I got 3 bodies to paint. Nice. Anybody else got any bodies they want to get painted? Only thing is when you paint bodies is making sure that you got them scuffed up so the paint sticks. And if you want when you wash them out, you're gonna make sure you don't have water in it because yeah, that'll ruin your paint job fast. Matthew Senior says, just asking which one rolls more. I'm assuming you're talking about the Hammer Ray and the Baja Ray. Probably the Hammer Ray. Bingo. Lyndon RC says, no RC fun today, but tomorrow and the weekends I'll be outside with my RCs. Nice, Lyndon. Yes, on to that. Making any videos? Anybody making any videos soon? I've been trying to catch up on everyone's videos. Rughead says, I was watching that OG Nitro video on paint prep. Oh, yeah, definitely watch OG Nitro. OG's an awesome guy. Rogue One says, no RC running here. I have Friday off. So, yeah. That sounds like you're going to be doing some RC running. Dirty Max says I didn't get any RCs out today. However, tomorrow I will be taking my Big Rock, Granite, and K6 out. Need to test the K6 after fixing the diff. If the K6 still has diff issues, I'll be stumped. Well, definitely let me know if you're still having issues. Maybe I can try and help you. If you have any questions or anything, if anybody has any questions, my email is in the description of anything. If you want to get a hold of me or on Instagram, just shoot me a message. I will do my best to get back to you as fast as I can. Usually pretty busy, but I will definitely get back to you. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, shoot me an email, message me on Instagram. I will do my best to try and help you guys out. Or if you got any questions in the chat, don't be afraid to ask them. No question is a stupid question. So, J-Man says, eventually I'm gonna try painting. Just need a place to do it. Basement stinks. The house with spray paint. Was thinking of paint pen and acrylic paint. Just do it out. You could just do it outside. Honestly, I've done bodies outside. Turned out pretty good. 5327 says, Fred, I think I want to build a Shogi B. 30 Max says, I do have a body to paint for my K4 XXL. Thinking of going to do a color fade with 2 colors. Not a bad idea. The color fade stuff, I don't know if you guys remember my X-Max body, but I did that. I just kind of blended them right into each other, and it turned out pretty awesome. The Fred says, both have tendency to roll, Matthew. That's why I put the hex extenders on the Hammer Ray. Very good point, the Fred. Very good point. A little top heavy and somewhat narrow, wide wheelbase. Very, very, very true, the Fred. I do need to just pick those up. Next says, if I ever find a van body, it's going to be a Ninja Turtles RC. That'd be pretty sweet. That would be pretty sweet. The Rughead says, I was doing a live yesterday and dropped and broke my phone. Oh, no. Today I was running a live in my camera jig. Pin the throttle trigger. Ended up breaking my dog bones. Oh, no, Rughead. I saw your live today, but I was driving, so I didn't get to watch it. But, oh, man. J-Man says, that X-Max body you did is fire. Appreciate it. I'll go grab it once real quick. I can show you some of my paint job. So this was one of my, I don't know if this was actually my first paint job, but I'll go ahead and showcase you guys my bodies. This is my first ever painted X-Max body, but as you can see, I didn't mask it or anything. I literally just, it is peeling off. This is my first body, so I didn't do it very well. But yeah, I just blended the 2 colors together. Makes a little bit of green, orange, blue. Body's awesome. That's one body. I painted my modified body, which is up there. I'm not going to grab that one. I need to go back here a minute. Excuse me, guys. You know we're cold. Also, I'm not going to take, well, I'll kind of take it out, but this is a brand new X-Max body. I painted orange. I don't know why I have another brand new one. I actually have, oh man, where is that other body? I have another X-Max body. So I got a couple bodies, so don't be afraid to paint. It's a lot of fun. It takes practice, but Matthew Senior says that's what I was thinking, Fred. Some extensions would help the roll issue. Definitely, I need to pick those up. Maybe I'll order those tonight. Fly says the GB has been on my bucket list forever. Fred says not good. Rughead can only get better. LOL. Rughead says it was hilarious and infuriating at the same time. It's a learning process. RC is definitely all about learning. That's 100% right. Fred says, I just have the UMX GB 2 fly. J-Man says, you taped all the design off on the X-Max like the tribal stuff? No, they come like that. So the gray you see, that's all like that. You just paint the color, the orange color or whatever color you pick. The other stuff is on there, so it's just on there. Urban Legend RC, what's up, Urban? Appreciate you joining. Hopefully you're doing well. Urban says, yo, what's up, Sebastian in chat? How are you doing? Doing all right. Hanging in there. After getting some time to do a live. OB says, I've enjoyed it, fellas. Great live, Sebastian. Catch you guys on the next one. Sounds good, OB. Appreciate you joining. Have a great night. Everyone's talking to Urban. Rughead says, I want everyone, to know I'm getting the Quake Grom. Yeah, nice, Rughead. LL Green with teeth match my fleet. Yeah, oh yeah, you definitely have to get that one, Rughead. Urban says, what's up, Urban Legend RC? Don't forget to smash that like button, says Urban. You bet. Appreciate that, Urban. Oh, nice. Didn't know that. Thumbs up. Flyboys 305 says, what's good, everyone? Appreciate you joining. Shout out to the 20 in chat. Dirty Max RC says, mine isn't going to be quite like your X-Max body, but I think it will turn out pretty cool. If I have the time tomorrow, probably going to do it. Heck yeah, Dirty Max. Definitely get that thing done. I'd love to see a picture of it. Fly327 says, awesome, Fred Barron. You're leveled up, bro. The Fred says, that's a sweet paint job, Sebastian. I appreciate the Fred. Thursman says, I'd love to paint an all black Mojave Forest body. May get one next time I'm in Canada. Nice. Everyone's talking to each other. That's my second painted body. Let me go grab my other ones I have. I have two UDR bodies I have to paint yet as well. But you guys obviously probably remember these. Mojave body, Ford body, bright neon orange. And then the UDR body that you guys saw in the last video. So that's another one I painted. Sorry, guys. We're back. Everyone's talking to each other. What's good, Flyboys 305? J-Man says, Turismo. Where you get your RC stuff? I've been getting mine from big boys with big toys. The Fred says, you too, Fly 327, but that's why I'm still working to pay for it. Yeah, definitely going to get. Yep, it's got a scratch now. Definitely going to be getting this thing out. for a video, a couple other ones. Oh man, it's almost 10 o'clock here. Been live for about an hour. It's probably the latest I've ever been live. We'll make her another 10 minutes or so. We'll make her till 10 o'clock. Oh, come on. If there's anything you guys would like to see, let me know. J-Man says 8:51 here. Yeah, Central Standard Time, I believe. All right. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. Like I said, I have the videos down here. I want to make a video on this guy right here, the Max Slash. I need to make a video on a Turnigy battery, and then I want to get the Big Rock 6S out again, and then the Typhon. So definitely stay tuned for that. Let's see here. J-Man says, yeah. Oh wait, the Fred says the low AVC is really nice. It really is. One of my favorite. I think I like that better. Excuse me. Than DSM is pretty good too. But J-Man says, yeah, Turismo. I find them the best prices for the ones you said too. And BC Hobbies. Rocket says, I got a new Axial SX10 ESC delivered today from Gramzilla. Double up my amps coming soon. Nice. Dirty Max RC says 1051 here. Rughead says 751 in California. Nice. Yeah, it's about 1052 here. So shout out to all you guys. Shout out to the 16 in chat. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. I got to run upstairs and do a couple things, so we're gonna call it there. I just want to say sorry I was late again tonight, guys, but yeah, I need to be up a little bit early tomorrow, so we're gonna call it there. 10 o'clock is probably the latest I've been, but definitely appreciate all you guys coming and joining. I know I was late. I know that's totally my fault, but life happens, and that comes first. So appreciate all you guys. J-Man says thumbs up. Nice live. I appreciate it, J-Man. Turismo says, row one, have a good one. Yeah, definitely have a good one, guys. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you in the next video. I just posted the Mojave one, so yeah, I'm not sure what will be next, so stay tuned for that. If we don't remember, next live we'll be doing a giveaway on those Mojave Grom tires, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for the stream, JustBashinit. Appreciate that, Turismo. Appreciate you joining. The Fred says, thanks for the live, JustBashinit chat. Appreciate it. The Fred, peace out, Matthew. Definitely. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the Fun Zone. Make sure you guys hang out in the Fun Zone tomorrow. If Guniak is still live, go check him out. But yeah, appreciate all you guys. Peace out. God bless, and we will see you in the next live. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Now, Dirty Max says I did watch that Mojave video. Appreciate that, Dirty Max. Oh, the Fred. Just when I was about to click end stream. Shout out to the Fred, man. You guys are awesome. Just I appreciate you, the Fred. J-Man's on it. Appreciate you, J-Man. You don't have to do that. Oh man. Thank you so much, the Fred. Thank you guys. Everyone have a great night. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.